it's sitting in your library. Oh, really? Okay, so we should probably play some video game. Today's going to be a bit of a short stream, which is why I got started a little bit early on the YouTube side of things, because I have somewhere I need to be at 2:30 today, and I also have some other errands I need to run this afternoon. So today is going to be kind of like a halvesies stream, like a little bonus, a little tidbit, a little how do I put this? A little extra, a little thing. No, I should be rushing myself along. You're not rushing me along, don't worry. But before we, dive in proper, I will say, as per always, if you're watching the streamity stream, on the YouTube side of things, there's 8 likes and 43 of you watching, which means there should be at least another 20 likes on the stream. I think we can do that. There's probably going to be a smaller crowd here today because it is a Friday, and I don't often stream on Fridays. But if you want to help out the YouTube stream to the Twitch chat at absolutely no cost to you, you can do that by simply clicking on that link, idling in the YouTube stream as well, or just leaving a like. And to the YouTube folks, I'm going to do this. If you want to help out the Twitch stream at absolutely no cost to you, lurk in both. It helps me. Doesn't hurt you. Unless you have data caps, in which case, pick your favorite platform. You do get faster responses on the Twitch side of things. So if you're watching on Twitch, you will get more consistent hellos and blah-bitty-blahs from Meezies, but you will, not be on YouTube then. So if that's important to you. You were one of the ones who didn't like yet, and you just did. There you go. Thank you very much for the like. Do the liking and the liking and the things. All right. So I do have a continuable game here. I think I'm just going to start over. One blobbity-blob. Am I supposed to sound like a vampire? Because, what was the name of that movie? It was I think it might have just been called Hotel Transylvania. It was an animated movie that came out, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago. It was just vampires. And the guy's just blah, 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 the whole time. I don't remember anything else from that movie. I just remember the guy going blah, blah, blah. That one, yes. I'm glad you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, you got 2 of them, so did I succeed in completing your grand request, Bonesaw? So I have a question. Does anybody here play this game in chat? And the reason I'm asking, this is for either chats, the reason I'm asking is I haven't played this game since it launched into early access, and I want to know if there's any changes I should be aware of. Actually, I'm just going to back up and see if they have UI scaling, because this seems very... I'm just going to increase the hint duration. Why is it so low? UI scale, 80, 85, 80, 95, 100. Aha, that's much easier to read. Okay. You've been letting it marinate for a bit? Yeah, that's same with me. And that's what today's intended to be. It's just going to be a, let's dive in and see what's changed. So, we get to choose our family setup. So we can do 3 brothers and a wife, 2 brothers and a wife, a husband, wife, and child, 2 sisters and a son, 2 brothers, 3 sisters, father and daughters, and lonely king. If you haven't played this game or know nothing about it, this game is kind of like if you took Settlers, RimWorld, and Crusader Kings and had a really weird threesome baby. It does the family tree fuckery of Crusader Kings in an aesthetic that looks like RimWorld, but you are just building prefab buildings. Unless it's changed, the game is mostly a pre-built maps in a overworld. So you're kind of selecting a scenario and then just poking it and watching dumb shit happen. So I'm expecting everything to go up in flames if it's anything like it was before, where things just kind of fall over pretty quick. So it seems like the game recommends starting with 3 brothers and a wife. Recommended skill settings for a balanced game, it says. So I'm just gonna maybe not worry about stuff too much. We do have nameable things. I do have the name a dwarf thing disabled right now because I couldn't remember if I could name stuff. One we're not going to have a huge population, but I'm going to re-enable... Well, okay, actually, because the population is going to be pretty low and we'll probably run out of people real quick, maybe instead of me naming people after viewers for today, unless I end up with like a bigger population, because I seem to remember populations being pretty small in this, let's just agree on nicknames if funny things happen. Okay? So we've got, we're all Varn, by the way. Varn are one of the 4 cultures. There's the Kaden, which they all have their own different values and their own different strengths and weakness. So the Varn value peace. They hate the Kaden. They get bonuses to rutabaga fields and pig farms and herbalists, and they have default knowledge in nature. The Mecca, value trade, don't like the orange guys. They get bonuses to brewing and alchemy, as well as textbooks and potions, is their knowledge. These guys value intrigue. They hate these guys and like bureaucracy, demagoguery, and religion, and they know how to make paper. And then these guys make weapons. These are the recommended. So... I mean... You'd think if the game was going to be on the nose with that kind of thing, Radiant, that would be the wife's name. Anyway. So this means what? So this person's name means life birthing. This person's name means fortress, and this person means ex-lover. Huh. Well, what does this guy's name mean then? Maybe he's just like Steve, you know? You can also like just click the random button. It doesn't randomize the name though. That's unfortunate. What should we name our king? I think we should come up with a name for our king. How about this? Let's go silly. We'll have King Twitch Chat. Okay? And we can have ooh. Let's randomize you a couple times. We could have younger brother YouTube chat. We're doomed. Yeah, Twitch chat's gonna get assassinated. It's gonna be terrifying. Imagine being ruled by Twitch chat. I mean, YouTube chat is mentally impaired. I mean, Twitch chat is a gambling addiction. Honestly, that almost checks out. Hey, Twitch chat, what's your impairment? Let's say Twitch chat is cynical, which social thoughts are weaker, as well as thoughts about death of loved ones. Whereas, sorry, but like YouTube chat having a mental 50% speed gain impairment gain from learning, but constant positive thoughts. YouTube chat, does that describe you? Really balding. Hey. Twitch chat would definitely have a gambling addiction. Well, I mean, we have, like, ticket investing. Ray League, thank you very much for the 28th month. Cheers. Welcome back. Appreciate you much. We could, okay, so if we want to just, like, incentivize its, like, silliness, we could make YouTube chat lustful. And then we could have we could the reckless, lustful YouTube chat who just steals the king's wife like immediately. Reduces interest in the character from other characters. In the character from other characters. Huh. Fit if Twitch chat were better. I feel like that would fit the Twitch chat better with there being hot tub streams. Well, I mean, it's not really accurate for this Twitch chat. This isn't Twitch chat as a whole. This is Twitch chat representing my stream, right? I'm just trying to cause drama, mostly. I mean, we could give you early balding. You guys could be the reckless early balder. Which does what? I think that probably lowers some attractiveness rating. What does she have? Chance of getting pregnant is 30% higher. Never cheats on spouse. Let's just give you calm. Since when is Lost a debuff? So, like I said earlier, this game is kind of Crusader Kings light-ish. So, lustful means they're more likely to just kind of sleep with anybody. And, like, if somebody's married and they're like, I'm just going to go sleep with this person, that person's not necessarily going to agree with it. This game is kind of, like, don't let its cartoony look fool you. This game's kind of brutal. And, like, I will be awkward laughing at some grim shit pretty quickly, most likely. Like, so debuffs can be used as buffs and vice versa. Well, I'm giving YouTube chat reckless, and currently they have early bald. you can't have two negative traits, right? So like I could give them unattractive or lustful. But what actually means what lustful would likely do actually is just cause them to go impregnate a bunch of slaves. Everyone is laughing until the neighboring king sleeps with your wife. You know, then you just like call for an assassination. This game is on sale. Yes, Neezer. But I already owned it. Because Hooded Horse is very good. Do we want to name the other two, or should we just dive in at this point? I'm not going to worry too much about skills. What are you? Tendency to addiction and beautiful. Let's give you a mental impairment. Mental impairment, but beautiful. Yeah, this game is on sale. YouTube should be the younger brother who looks much older. He is the younger brother. The oldest one is currently Zephyrod, who I think I will randomize a couple times. That looks very old. I love that beard. There you go. Could just give them both early balding. Give you reckless as well, because having some combat would not necessarily be a bad thing. Management, maybe. Teaching. Command. YouTube has a bunch of combat and command already. Let's give you some teaching, some trade. Let's give you all combat stuff. Let's give you intelligence, persuasion, manners, management. Thanks for the 69 pennies. Appreciate you. Now the question is, do we stick with Varn? I know Varn is like, oh, it's the easy one. Twitch chat, why are you so old? Oh, right, yeah, it's because they get older when you put more points into things. I forgot about this. So, like, the better their skills are, the older they are, and then the faster they just straight up get dementia and die. Okay, so let's just make you the youngest. Sure. We'll do that. 35 isn't old. In this game, yeah, it is. This isn't modern day. Also, the map is very different than the last time I played. So this is the one it's recommending for us to start. There's lots of wood, not a lot of metal. I can't remember what the flowers are. It's like spices, I think. Or maybe it's herbs. That's a spot I could start in, or that's a spot I could start in. The difficulty is like based on what resources you have and who your neighbors are. But I'm just going to stick with the one that they suggest. Independent province is the only option. Got to make our banner. Gorno is the name it's giving me. Chad, I need a funny name for our town based on a snail because I like this snail picture. Give me a funny snail name for a town. I lost the snail. There it is. Gary. Gary, Indiana? Is that what I'm going to be? This is nothing to do with RimWorld, no. Curious in YouTube chat. Less cargo. That's funny when you say it out loud, yeah. Less cargo. Although Gary, Indiana's pretty good too. I'm doing all right. Ilmir, and yourself? Speedy? Ooh. The town of Speedster. I think I'm just going to stick to Gary because Gary is funny. We are Gary. Our mascot is Gary. All hail the holy Gary. Now we need our start scenario. And then I think there is a crisis. Oh, interesting. They default the crisis off now. I'm going to stick with that because I remember this being like fucking ridiculous. Like, basically this is a like hard cap to end the game. But now we get to choose if we want a scenario. Your noble house is currently unremarkable, but who knows what scenarios await in the future. We've got, we could be an ex-prisoner. A member of your noble family has been captured by bandits during a recent raid on a young settlement. Your noble house has fallen victim to nectar, and your lords are all drug addicts, basically. Your noble house is ruled by exiled bastard who will, in order to survive, has learned to stand up for himself, and thus gathered a decent army. What do we have? You begin the game with a large and formidable camp of bandit deserters who emerged during the last war. All of your starting lords have hemophilia and their bleeding cannot be stopped, so any injury is deadly. Okay. No one takes your noble family seriously because all of your lords have been blind since birth. I'm offended. Your lords are renowned craftsmen, but poor merchants. I think I'll just leave everything default. Game difficulty is reduced and neighbors won't bother you unless you initiate aggressive actions. I'm just going to leave the game on normal, though. A mode that allows for a balanced experience. The game's difficulty will gradually increase during the first few days after starting the game. New mechanics and challenges will be introduced over the course of the game, allowing you to adapt. Recommended for players who are already familiar with the game and want to play it as it was intended. I have played this before, and I noticed it did drop the amount of gold down So I'm just going to give myself a money advantage. Just print some more of them gold coins. So I'm playing the Russians. No? What? I don't think so.
Nearly 200 years have passed since the end of the devastating religious war. The empire fell, and its former provinces eventually became barbarian kingdoms. The church managed to revive hope, and peace and prosperity.
Stone of Faith? Stone, did you know that you're a religion?
Over time, the influence of the church only grew. But history.
Well, I didn't enable that, Moment.
Power cannot remain in one's hands for long. Wars between kingdoms flare up, one after another. Hunger and poverty force people to abandon their homes and seek refuge in neighboring settlements. Can your dynasty unite the kingdoms and halt the advance of the Dark Ages? From this moment on, history is written by you.
I like writing myself as the good guy and victor at the end. Twitch really wants you to buy a new PC. Do you keep getting ads for, like, computers? I'm gonna go grab my water bottle. I just realized I left it in the kitchen. Game should pause when it starts. Water acquired. All right. Round of beers for our soon-to-be horrifically unsuccessful town. Who has faith? So this game, when it first came out, was absurdly difficult and particular about how you had to play it. It was like one of those games where it's like, oh, you've been balanced by the people who've been making this, not by humans who don't know how to play this. So I remember this game being like ridiculous in its difficulty. It seems like they've done a lot to address that in the year since I last played it. Because I played this like the week it released, and I want to say I played like how many hours do I have in this actually? I have like 30 something hours in this game. 33 hours, it says right there. 33.4 hours. Which I think I did all in like a week when it launched. I did make a 10-minute video of the story that this game made. This game is pretty good as a story generator, so we'll see what we can pull off. I don't have a huge amount of time today, so let's dive in. 200 years have passed since the Great Crimson Empire perished in the flames of the religious war. Its former provinces have become barbaric kingdoms, kept from mutual destruction by the all-powerful Church of Mother Sophia. While the holy prophets speak of the impending end of the world of the small kingdoms, a dream of the birth of a new empire is taking shape. All right, so I actually have like a little starting thing now. We've got a little dormitory. We've got a little market. We've got a little altar, and I've got a rutabaga field. Rutabaga, pardon. So here I need to Where's the thing? Do I not need to, like, assign somebody to do that? All right, so there's a lot of little... Oh, I need to build the hall. So let's go here, here. Like, where's the hall? So this is the first town we have, and let's take a peek at the map real quick. I can't actually zoom out that much. So it does go all the way down to here. Oh, do we oop? Oh, do we oove? Apparently the maps have been redone, and a lot of the graphics have been redone. I don't remember there being so many hills, but... If I press F1, it doesn't take me home, so... Country roads. There it is. But I like that there's already a tiny little town pre-built. That's nice. Let's plunk that down and then pause. Here you can find all the hints and help for the game, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Problems. Tavern's not functioning. Alcohol production is absent. I agree. That is a problem. No housing, no housing, no housing. Yeah, okay. Instructions set up. So it seems like my serfs, these guys, are all getting to work. These guys kind of are your workers. So you don't have direct control over your workers, and they do have to be paid enough so that they can buy food at the market. The market is stocked based on stuff that's available. Ah, that's the thing I need to do. I need to appoint a manager. Appointing a manager is what makes it work. So we'll appoint you. You can go manage that. That will then assign workers to this farm field. Do you need a manager appointed? Doesn't look like it. Do you need a manager? No, it doesn't look like it. What's my total population? 7? Nobody's homeless? Well, that's good. What's up, Yvan? Because I said, hey, what's going on? What was the hotkey to speed up and slow down time? Is it 1, 2, 3? It is. How's the background audio? Is it good volume? Too loud? Too quiet? And this will happen a lot. Dobrador, I guess, I think just insulted YouTube. YouTube, do you feel insulted about this? Because your brother, your younger brother, insulted you. And we need to build some lords' houses pretty quick. Because in order to build those, we need this. So build this first. I mean, there's the music. Some otters. I have a feeling we're going to get this question a lot. This is not RimWorld. Don't let your eyes deceive you. Okay, so I need to hire an assistant. One lord can be can comfortably manage more than 10 buildings, and you can also hire a free lord to assist them upgrade buildings. It's better to upgrade existing buildings than build new ones. It not only provides productivity bonus, but also reduces travel time. Shorten the path since the land managing lord must go from building to building. It's best to construct these buildings in one area, close to warehouses and a temple, for example, to the north of the hall. This way, you can easily maintain 25 plus buildings in your operation until you unlock the chalicery. Okay. So somebody needs to manage this building once it's done being built. Okay, so now that you're built, I need to appoint a manager. I think we'll give it to Twitch Chat. Twitch Chat, you get to manage this building. Yeah, this game is... I remember it being really quiet. Let's just crank it. But, like, master volume is at 100. So you now go there and shake your fist a bunch and yell, and then everybody goes and does job. But now we have a bunch of things I can build. Such as lords' houses. Can I rotate these? Oh, nope. Hitting tab takes me up here. Can I see more of the map? I can. Yeah, this is all new. This is all new. Seems like my neighbors don't like me very much. They've got a thumbs down up there. Uh-oh. They like me. They like me. So, like, to give you an idea on how Crusader Kings this game is, I can just go bribe somebody. You can bribe them to start a rebellion. There's a seduce button available. Well, unavailable, but you can try and poison people, challenge them to a duel, go have a conversation. Probably shouldn't do that with them. How about you? Can I go after somebody's wife? No. Those are kids, I think. You, I can. I do have money. Probably should, like, you know, just let's make my people houses first before I start trying to threaten the enemy, shall we? Or the frenemies, I guess. There's taverns, there's a brewery, there's lumber mills. I'm probably gonna need a lumber mill, so let's kerplunk down a lumber mill down here. And queue up 2 lords' houses? 3 lords' houses. What are you two being all smiley about? Oh. So YouTube chat and Dorabor are gossiping about Twitch chat's wife. Just saying. So we're clearly off to a good start. We're clearly off to a great start here. As per normal. Let's build this sucker first. Twitch chat is the king, and Twitch chat has a wife, and YouTube chat is the younger, braver, early balder, brother. Whereas, actually, never mind, I lied. Twitch chat's younger. But Twitch chat's the king and is married, and YouTube chat isn't. And then their other brother, who's younger, is, you know, slightly different position. We'll just work with this. King, you can manage this spot. You made a bunch of metal and you have no idea what to do with it? What kind of metal have you made? It's still the same chat. Like, you can absolutely ask Dwarf Fortress related questions. Although, I might be slightly less speedy to respond to them. Okay, so these places just don't quite have enough people working because everybody's building stuff. Got trees coming down, clipping through the environment. You'll love to see it. Apparently, they're being witty. So the way this game works is you do have some direct control over your lords. So, like, these people up here, but you don't have direct control over the servants. Who, like I said, they have their own inventory. They get paid in cash here at the end of the day, and then go buy stuff here, buy food here. And then they, you know, live in their own lodgings. So there is actually, like, some kind of neat things going on here. We also have a trader here. Let's send the younger brother, who's the better trader, to go do the trading. Thinking of starting a new DF world today and making a... I focus on crossbows instead of bows. If you're thinking about doing archers, I would focus on crossbows. And the reason I would focus on crossbows is you can make bolts, you can't make arrows. So focus on crossbows instead of arrows if you're thinking about doing arrows. Okay, so we've got a bunch of money, they don't. Rings are very important. Rings are kind of like your main bribing. And I want to say they have something to do with Holy rings cannot be produced. They can only be purchased from holy caravans. A shortage of rings. A shortage can cause negative thought, while an abundance can cause a positive one. Significant difference in rings can cause envy. Yeah, so I'm just going to buy those rings. This is like tech. So you can buy different tech, which is also important. Being studied in the knowledge menu to study at least level 3 intelligence is recommended. 13 intelligence is recommended for moonshine. Braised rutabaga, 9 intelligence. I'll grab that. Flavorful ale, let's grab that. Scaffolds, sure. Temples, peasant's house, herbalist, defense tower, palisade. Might as well just buy all of them, actually. Oh, can I not? Tisk. So that's the money cost. These are medical salves to heal people. I've got shit tons of flour and wood. I'm just going to sell some wood to, like, take the edge off this. There we go. What else can I buy from you? They got drugs. They got meat. Let's buy some meat. And, kind of tempted to buy those spears just in case, because I don't know how quickly I'll be able to make weapons. They also have some slaves. I'll show you how research is done in a second. Not going to sell my beer. Not going to sell my food. Let's purchase that. All right. The way research is done is, I wonder if they've changed this tree. No, they haven't. So this is research. Basically, like, you buy books or acquire books, and then you can rewrite it, which makes a copy of it, or you can learn it, and learning it basically teaches that lord how to do that thing. So if you don't have copies of it, and only one lord knows it, when they die, a new lord needs to learn it in order to maintain it. If that makes any sense. But I think you can, like, stop that from happening if you have copies, or if you just simply have multiple lords. And lords can also teach things to other lords so that there's less of a minimal issue. Build a library for a lord so that they have a place to engage in knowledge-based things. And then there's also certain texts that are specific to your culture, and this is like a specific tech. These are generic texts, if that makes any sense. It's kind of neat. I remember it, like I said, I remember it being a little bit fiddly early on, but looks like Twitch chat's having a beer. Pretty typical, I think. Can you automate teaching? I don't know. I haven't played this since it first launched. And when it first launched, it was pretty bare bones and also very poorly balanced. So we'll find out. We'll find out together. Yeah, which is why the cousin neither of them talk about didn't get a character named after them, Orifice Horus, in YouTube chat. Kind of like the guild. I've never played the guild games, so I'm not entirely sure. Oh shit, I just missed an ad break. It seems these two are going on a walkity-doo and chit-chatting. Twitch and YouTube. Best buds. Well, we still have a pretty big issues list. Thanks, game. Economic report. Gold balance. We paid 50 in wages. Excellent. We produced 34 in resources. We sold 48 goods. And we've invested some stuff in the economy. Well, that's good, I guess. Hanging out with the peasants. YouTube chat traded witticisms with Twitch chat. You guys are being witty. Look at that. Look at that. So the question is, so currently YouTube chat and Dorabor get to sleep outside, whereas Twitch chat has a house. I'm sorry. Chat, I think we need to name the younger brother. What do we name the younger brother? Something silly or punny. Discord. The younger brother is Discord. I mean, is he gonna cause Discord? I don't want to name anybody Kick. I'll be honest. Also, he doesn't have a gambling addiction, so that doesn't fit. Name it Vine. Watch it die. Oops. I hit shift. Let's go. I've got an idea. Mugs mustache. Oh. Mugs McMusta. Mugs mustache. He's got a mustache and I have a mug. I'm going by what I see. We need an older brother named Justin. Well, what do we name Twitch's wife? That's the important question. And more importantly, why is she sleeping out here when... Okay, fine. Don't live with your husband then. Amazon? Jeff Bezos! You mean OnlyFans? I mean, Twitch's wife obviously has an OnlyFans. I kind of just want to name her Jeff Bezos now. Because, let's be honest, that would be really funny. I love how to make money is up here. Production. Alcohol, moonshine, and beer. What's beer made out of? Beer's made out of rye? Rye and hops, I think. The warehouse is a place for storing resources and distributing wages. Okay. Isn't this a warehouse, though? Seems to... Well, let's plunk down a warehouse, I think. Let's already have one, which I don't think I do. It feels like that should fit there, but it doesn't. Okay. Well, we'll see if something comes up for an idea for the name for Twitch Chat's wife. Also, we have our family tree here. The deceased parents. I'm sure that's going to get very confuzzling. What was that? And why did a bunch of arrows appear on the screen? I keep trying to open... I keep hitting B to open up the build screen, but it's, like, not there. Okay, well, we got the rutabaga field up and running. I'm doing all right. Till and Artho, and yourself? Body pillow. Okay, you made me laugh. Body pillow. In order for games like this to work, in my mind, everybody needs to have a really stupid name. Because if they have not stupid names, it just gets really dark really quickly. Took the day off, so you're good? Well, that's good. We will need somebody named Banhammer, actually. You know, maybe we should name the brother Banhammer. Because that just rolls off the tongue really well, actually. Devil Dawn, thank you very much for gifting a subscription to Telenartha. Welcome back, dude. I hope you've been doing well. Or as well as you can. For the first time in months, anything exciting happen in the short time that you've played today? YouTube chat is a house now. Banhammer is a house. And Twitch chat is a house. Now we're just working on Twitch chat's wife's house. We're also working on the warehouse. Next, we'll make the Y house. Also, it looks like some more people have arrived. Because we apparently have 12 people in the city now. We have more workers. I've made 2 warehouses. I'm an idiot. Twitch chat, you can run this as well. Let's see what else we can make. We've got a market already. Could build a library. Could also build a tavern. That's where alcohol is sold. Let's make the library so that we can just get research rolling. You need to be on Banhammer's good side. This is true, yes. Yeah. No one wants to get on the wrong side of the Bammer. I feel like somebody with the name Banhammer would be kind of like the... Oh man, what's the name of the... Is it the Mountain? The guy in Game of Thrones who just like kills people for no reason? What is the name of that dude? Trying to remember now. So up here, like this is how much we're paying our peasants. And so like our daily wages. You can also like restrict the amount of things that you are selling. You can also change the prices of what you're selling. The Hound and the Mountain. Yeah, those 2 dudes. That's kind of what the sort of character I would imagine a Banhammer. Can you just pay them nothing? They will starve to death because they won't be able to afford food. Unless you make food free. But then, because like they have to pay for housing. They all have their own incomes. I haven't tried that. I don't know. But I'm trying to like remember how to play this game, so. Twitch chat and Body Pillow are going on a date today. Checks out. 4 migrants have arrived. Let's start off with Ryefield and Mill. Okay. After studying the book, the character will be able to create a copy of it using paper, which can be sold. The action will be performed daily as long as it's possible until you cancel it. Let's... Ooh. Body Pillow seems to be the smartest of us. So Body Pillow, once she's done going on a date with Twitch chat, well, actually, fucking Twitch chat from the looks of things. Unless she's going to go fuck Banhammer, which would be very funny. Yep. Okay, so after those 2 have happy fun times, she's going to go learn to make rye fields, you know? Avert your eyes, children. This is very graphic stuff. Hello, how are you doing, George? I don't know who these people are, but they just showed up. Meanwhile, Banhammer has disregarded YouTube chat. He's jelly. We also have a trader here. Banhammer, go trade, please. I'm just going to keep buying your rings. Also sell some of these. So she's going to go start researching. And I'm going to open up the production. No, resources. Yes. Grab that. Go back into production. What else do I have? Lumber mill. That requires a knowledge. Can make a brewery, but I don't have the materials to do it. I don't. Well, actually, I think you can make cheap alcohol at the brewery too, out of like rutabagas. So let's make a brewery. I love like the slight contours to the map now. Like I recall this game being completely flat, but when I go to build a building now, you can see that there's there's hills. That seems to be new. Very new. They've also like pretty heavily changed how military works. Okay, so what are my issues here? Taverns are not functioning. Alcohol production is not functioning. I think I probably need a tavern, otherwise the game wouldn't be yelling at me about that. Tavern right next to the weird cult altar. Stone arch, working normally, pleasing to the eye. I guess they like looking at an economic report. Oh yeah, also just having buildings costs money because they need to pay upkeep, which is neat. Sounds like poor man's vodka. Yeah. Also, hi Diamond, how are you? Join the stream, see YouTube chat, Twitch chat, and a freaking body pillow. Names have to be funny. Otherwise, games like this get grim. Uh-oh. Speaking of body pillow is pregnant. Doesn't like Banhammer very much. She's upset because Banhammer is ignoring her. And thus she is upset with his existence. Well, that's funny. How about YouTube chat? How's YouTube chat doing? YouTube chat is bald. That's how YouTube chat is doing. Banhammer is also ignoring YouTube chat, so upset. And needs to get laid, looks like. Also is now hungry, but that's unrelated. Direct orders by clicking on an icon in the to-do list. The character menu, you can... Yes, I do recall this. Yeah, you can force them to go do something right away. Doing all right, Sage. Checking in with... I haven't played this since it first launched into early access, so I'm curious to see how it's changed. YouTube needs to get laid. How original. I mean... YouTube just needs to make more shorts. Sorry, YouTube. Is this game any good? It was very entertaining initially, but like when it first launched into early access, but it had a lot of balance problems. And they've been patching it like monthly since. So I recall it being... Uh-oh, morning sickness. That was quick. Body pillow vomiting all over the floor. You know, if your body pillow starts vomiting, I feel like you should probably call like an exorcist. I'm just saying. It's a pretty okay game. It's coming decently. Yeah, I recall it being a lot of fun, but having a lot of, like, unfinished-ish issues back when I first played it. But that seems to have, like, cleared up quite a bit. I just remember it being, like, kind of brutal in the difficulty department. So we've got a bunch of construction to get done today. Also, maybe once these buildings are done, we'll upgrade the lumber mill. I remember seeing some ads for Big Mouth and being so repulsed by the sense of humor that I almost... It was one of the things that made me decide to end my Netflix subscription because they kept advertising it to me. So... I know people play it on the Steam Deck. Chat, Steam Deck Doorfort players, please advise Juicebox Hero. Okay, so that's the tavern down there. This over here, the level 1 brewery also needs a manager. And if I go to, I think it's production? Yeah, okay, so I can produce moonshine. Moonshine is produced here and requires 1 rutabaga. How much beer do I have? 84? So we'll just do until we have 15, maybe just 20 moonshine. And let's check my wood. Let's also upgrade you. And it seems like Twitch chat's giving orders as they tend to. Professional backseat gamer. Request for assistance. Uh-huh. From where? I don't know what that means. I'm not sure what is requesting assistance. If anybody knows what I'm missing here, please tell me. It's like I feel like a pop-up should happen or something. I'm not seeing any icons above neighboring towns. Well, our symbol is a snail, so we are Gary, yes. I feel like the game should tell me what that means. If I'm missing something, please just point it out, chat. I don't really have a military anyway, so... Instructions not received. Well, please keep giving... The king decides that it is time to announce the ambitions that will determine the future of your noble family. Fertile. The more population, the more strength. Increase the population of the province by 60 people. That's the recommended one. Conquer the power of lands. Dynasty. Get 3 vassals. Okay. Economic. The economy is everything. I think I'm gonna go with get 60 people because it's recommended. Click again in the map view. Yeah. I mean, there's okay. That's the percentage of completing this. But yeah, I don't see a request for assist. Oh, I see. It's over here. So they're requesting assistance. Can I respond to that? 3 to 5 axemen with a shield and no armor. Lord swordsman with a shield and the aggressor's army is that. What's the defender's army? They have a battle power of 5. I don't think I have an army. Okay, so who's attacking you? It's the Manrish. Trying to figure out. Kridge. Krij. Not seeing a town with that name. Well, Krij. There's definitely a way to, like, assist with this. I'm just trying to figure out who's actually attacking them. YouTube chat showed a parody to Twitch chat. That's the most YouTube-like thing you could possibly do. These people don't like me anyway. What about you? Yeah, it must be somebody that's like off map, because like I know there's parts of the map I can't see, so it's possible it's just somebody I'm not aware of the location of yet. Let's see what I can do for assistance. Squad Twitch chat. Whoopsies. Create a squad. YouTube chat is getting a squad. I don't have any warriors, but I can make a squad. Let's go to this screen and keep the game paused for a second here. Okay, so I could hire warriors. You know what? To heck with it. How long is it going to take them to get here? 29 hours. That's not too bad. Let's grab 4 soldiers. And then let's go to landing a squad. Let's say disband for right now so that you don't go do war things. But when these guys arrive, I can make a squad out of YouTube chat, who's my strongest squad guy, and then these 4 soldiers when they arrive. I don't have any shields, though. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, DF can be played on a Steam Deck. It's one of those things that's set as playable. Arcloid. In YouTube chat. I'm sorry, what? That's not what I wanted to click on. This is what I wanted to click on. Not enough people working there. Same with up here. Although everybody's employed, so I guess that's good. I'm gonna upgrade you again. Just keep upgrading this. We've also made 8 moonshine. Has a rather unpleasant taste which affects mood, especially of lords and warriors. Maybe I should tell you to not sell beer. Maybe I should let them sell beer. Nothing is in stock in there. Hopefully it gets some stock. Can I upgrade you? No, I can't. Can I upgrade you? That set made it sound like something bad just happened, but we've now learned the knowledge of making a rye field. Chat, what do you think? Hop field and beer or herbalist? Herbalist will give me a herbalist, which will allow me to gather herbs. Hop field and beer is, you know, it teaches us to jump. Drugs. This game's drug is nectar. All right, body pillow, go learn the hop field and beer. Hop to it, friendo. Which means now I can make a mill and I can make rye fields. I may actually just deconstruct this. If you were sorry, you wouldn't have said it, but it's okay. I respect it. Seems like the old king over here is daydreaming. We have a jester who's arrived. Their voices are like in harmony and it's fucking with me. Well, I mean, it makes the username check out, Sage Bitey. Honestly, that's not a bad name for a noble in this game, though. I'll give it that. Oh, no. Well, I mean, yay. Twitch chat's fucking body pillow again. least somebody's happy around these parts. Banhammer and YouTube chat are just drinking. An envoy from the US. That tree just like fucking existed itself out of nowhere. Go trade, Banny. Just gonna sell you some rutabaga. Do you have shields? Actually, what knowledge do you have? Lumber mill upgrades, cooking meats, a mace stun. Oh, that's neat. We'll grab that. I don't know if I don't think I already have it. We'll buy five of these. Also chuck some wood in there. Okay. How goes things, Salva? It's going all right. I mean, the words "I'm sorry" in Canadian, it's like it's a question. It's like it's not a admittance of guilt. It's a question. So if like you say something and I say "I'm sorry," I'm asking you to like reiterate yourself. Or it's an insult when like you say, "Man, I got a new job. I now work for Facebook," and I'll be like, "I'm sorry." Or perhaps it's a statement of like acknowledgement when you just say, "I've had a bad day," and I say, "I'm sorry." But it would never intends that I would choose to do things differently. I do things very intentionally the first time, correctly, generally. I think I've got homeless people. No, do I have homeless people? I need to check. I may need to make a new more housing. We have 9 homeless people, actually. Well, yeah, Caves of Cut is great. Just gonna state that. Since people are talking about Caves of Cut. How many people do these house? Living space for peasants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just gonna assume it houses 5, so let's make 2 of these. Tab does not do what I expect tab to do. It takes me to the overworld. So, and I keep tabbing it. So that would bring me up to 15. 20. Well, they get to sleep outside today. They sleep 10? Then why is there 5 beds in it? Oh, they're bunk beds. Well, we'll zzz that one. And zzz that one. Body pillow, why are you stated that you're naked up here? Holy Sophia has forsaken me! Oh no. Should probably go sleep. What are YouTube chat and Banhammer gossiping about? What are you up to? I don't trust you. Oh no. Very cringe, whatever it is. They're being witty. Looks like. Maybe they're sharing secrets? Somebody's talking about being sick. What are you two up to? Intellectualism, I guess. Well, good night, you two. Don't misbehave. How long does pregnancy take? This is a WikiHow question. 41.3 hours left. It looks like 65 hours, I think. At least Body Pillow likes everybody. Increasingly admired YouTube chat. Uh-oh. YouTube chat, you've got somebody who's going after you. That's one, maybe honestly, Baneblade, one of the greatest YouTube videos of all time. Definitely up there. Also, YouTube folks, don't forget to leave a like on the stream, yeah? I'm really curious if the, like, imperfections in the map height and things being contoured like that would affect combat much. So at some point today, the game doesn't pause when you go to the world map either. These soldiers are going to arrive, and then I can queue them up with YouTube chat to go help these guys out. Uh-oh. It's a pretty big army. Well, they're considered guests. But, oh, I see. Okay, so this army is like their friends. Also, these little towns in my lands, they tribute wood and rye to me, which I think is kind of neat. Those are the good guys? Yeah, I'm just messing with it. New tile setback. This is Norland. I played this back when it released into early access. You have to go to work. You've asked your wife to keep the stream on so you lurk and give you the view. Hope that you have a good stream. Well, cheers, Kartoch the Terrible. Thank you much. Have a good day at work. We'll see you Tuesday. You have Win 600 and can't do games that require a keyboard, though the Steam Deck would be the same. Wait, what? You thought that the Steam Deck... What's Win 600? A Win 600. I have no idea what that is, Arcloid, by the way. Also a little bit worried. This is going to block the entrance. Could just move it over here. The decorative items can just be moved for free still. I'm kind of surprised by that. That feels very placeholder-y. But yeah, this Clockwork Dragon, or to anybody in chat who's not familiar with this game is kind of like the weird bastard child of Settlers and Crusader Kings with the aesthetic of RimWorld. But it's not much like RimWorld. This version of Windows, they use the 20... Win 600 is the version of Windows they use in the 25th century of the next generation. Wait, what? It's an Ambernick emulator that runs Windows. Huh. Apparently it is actually a thing, Arthur. That's interesting. I feel like Body Pillow should have clothes on in her image, so her walking around naked is a bug. Just saying. That doesn't seem correct. She really wants to go pray, but I need to make a temple to let her do that. Production, a mill. This will produce flour. Where's the military at? They're 4 hours away. Sir, Windows is updated. Blue screen of death. Oh, God! Yeah, the thing about Win 600 was a question that was filed in YouTube chat regarding playing Dwarf Fortress with Steam Deck controls and not using a keyboard. Although Dwarf Fortress is entirely playable with a mouse, so So this will allow us to make flour. Twitch chat's busy, you know? There's an assign bodyguards button. I don't remember that being there. Quite a lot, Rum Rusher. They've been patching it pretty frequently. But so far, I haven't seen anything that's particularly new outside of the world map looks completely different. And the trees look different. And when placing buildings now, there's like contours to the map. So I wonder, like, I presume this has something probably would affect combat, but like, that's new. I don't remember that at all. A lot of things still seem similar. Now we got homeless people again. Time to unzz another one of these. Okay, so this I need to go into production. So wait, I have moonshine queued up, but there's nobody actually doing it. Am I missing something in this? So let's make flour when we go below, whoops, production. 100. Is the brewery managed? Yes. Ordered. Produced. Oh, I see. It's sitting in the brewery right now. So it just needs to be moved to the storage, I think. Also, soldiers appear to have arrived, so we're going to make a YouTube chat army plus 3 warriors plus the duders that have just arrived. We don't have any armor. We don't have any shields. 4 warriors and 4 weapons. Okay. That's interesting. Little filters. Well, let's see how horribly this goes. Let's go to the overworld. And go to this. Oh. I think I'm too late to send assistance. Shit. There is a camp of bandits down here. I'm just trying to think, like, what could I do with these soldiers now that I have them? They became a vassal of the kingdom that did help them? Which I think was these guys? Sage, since you seem to be playing this game more often than me, what should I do with this army? Should I just disband it, or should I go after this? Because that's kind of... I recall doing this being very profitable. Like attacking bandits in neighboring towns. Where's the 2 bandits count? Oh, I see. Number of bandits, 2. I was looking at this. That's prisoners, though. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Help them out. And we're about to learn how to make hop fields and beer. The warriors are armed and ready. Well, good luck, boys. There they go. YouTube chat, you're going to war. Can I get a round of beers for good luck for the old YouTube chat? The ones that jump. We're learning to make hops. Yeah, when it first launched, well, honestly, when it first launched, it operated pretty well when I played it, Sigma Games. But I found it was, like, exceptionally poorly balanced. Not a bad game, just poorly balanced. But they've been patching this game like crazy. And there's what seems to be better default settings now. So, you know, we're learning. We're getting to it. I wonder if this is just a one of those situations where goods that are produced, where they need to have more for it to be worth shipping or something. I wonder if it's just that kind of oddity. Production. So I find it a little odd that I can't order production of wood. Like, I also love it when research of any type gets left at 99%. It's just funny to me. Oh, there's YouTube chat. It's like, you can't see them if you zoom out too far. Feels vaguely Mountain Blade. The overworld's kind of a Mountain Bladey thing, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, this game's just a weird mishmash of things. I think actually the fact that, like, the characters in it look like RimWorld kind of does it a disservice, because it is a very different game than that. I mean, it's similar in that, like, you know, it's got a grim sense of humor, but it is a pretty different game to RimWorld. But, like, the fact that, like, one of your characters is, like, acting management, I think that the socialization and, like, the way the characters interact is also really neat in this. Yeah, I genuinely think that, like, if you make your game look like RimWorld these days, you're doing your game a disservice. But unite 12 Norland provinces under your control, either as a king of a vassal state or as the leader of an alliance. Or proclaim yourself emperor. So this is like the win condition. Norland is now at a crossroads. The church has been unable to cope with the variety challenges its people face. Infrequent wars, famine, and disease, etc. have become commonplace. Totally. It's absolutely expensive, right? And it's a simple art style that allows you to have a lot of variation, but people are very dismissive of stuff like that. So Twitch chat is currently inspired, and so all of his skills are increased by 5. Now's maybe not a terrible time to get him to go learn something. Studying this book will take 8 hours. Yeah, damn, no kidding. Actually, no, let's do, why don't we do braised rutabaga? No, only one of my dudes can do that. Flavorful ale. Take you 12 hours. That or you could just go learn. Why don't we do that, actually? Let's just go learn something that we've already learned to have 2 people who know it. Wouldn't that be fun if YouTube chat died tragically and or got captured? Body pillow. I realize you're like super preggers, but like The rye, like the hop field and beer is at 99%. You know, actually, hold up. I realize I just queued up something for our good old Kingly here. But how about instead of doing that, you do... Oh, can I not... Oh, I can't queue up a second person. I'd have to cancel her. Okay, fine. Just finish it. Where's YouTube chat? There he is. It's really funny. What's best in life in YouTube chat? When I first streamed RimWorld, when RimWorld was brand new, everybody in my chat at the time, all 10 of them, it was a long time ago, largely dismissed the game for the first couple times I streamed it as a RimWorld or as a Prison Architect knockoff. And now it's like inverted, where anything that looks even remotely like either of the games is a RimWorld knockoff. It's interesting how like takes and opinions on such things change. Okay, so we do have the advantage in the battle, and we're gonna battle on the map. So these are the duders that we fighting. What do you think, chat? Do you think we got this? They have, 2 of them have weapons, 1 of them don't. Whereas we all have weapons, and YouTube chat has head armor, which is definitely useful. Can we get a Vile Force of Darkness, please? YouTube chat, if you want to be fun, you could hit the party button a bunch. Get 'em, boys! Feel nothing while in conflict? Yeah, naturally. So if you have multiple armies, you can actually split them. I've seen some videos of people with, like, gigantic armies in this game. Oh, God! That's why he doesn't have a weapon, is because he has a ranged thingy. Target archers. Let's do that. Owie! Okay, looks like we are now in a full-on melee. We do have the bigger army. One of my guys went down. No, one of their guys went down like immediately. So that's good. Bonk. Get the guy with the rounder hat. He's got a pot on his head. We're good. We got this. There he goes. Okay, he falls down. And now it's an unfair battle against the one guy left. And we just do the whacking repeatedly. And they fall over, and it seems like one of our guys has a sore hand. Excellent. We captured one of them and killed 2 of them. Perfect. Relationship with the bishop goes up. Relationship with guy that doesn't like me currently go up. We get 75 money and a prisoner. Prisoner? I don't even know her. Is there any other banditos? I feel like... I feel like we should send YouTube to go flesh wolf hunting with Sir McGuy person over there. You end up surrounded by everyone. That's kind of how I remember playing this game before, was it's like surrounded by everyone just like hoping for death. Okay, well, we are making progress here. We're certainly gaining a lot of rutabagas. I'm also going to increase the amount of moonshine that we're making. Let's go up to 60 moonshine and maybe sell it. Nobody should be homeless. Daily statistics. Nobody's got inflamed wounds. That's good. We're expecting 2 migrants. YouTube chat has received the nickname Lion's Soul. From your deeds of battle, I presume. And let's go to production and just increase this to 200. Just gonna see what this guy does. Can I not click on you or follow you? Yes, I can. He goes and grabs the stuff. He's got 9 gold doubloons to his life. Long live the lion's soul indeed. True names can only be earned through battle. Yeah. We are producing flour now. Seems the Twaders is here again. We also have a guest. Ooh. He's coming to talk to Twitch chat. Who's, I think from the neighboring faction? Do you live here? No, you're from here. So the wife of this guy is here. True names can only be learned through about. How many Twitch chat? King Simulator Hello Arrow, though. Those things. I love that the people in this game speak emoji. There's something about that that's just really funny to me. I am going to send Twitch chat to do the trading, though, real quick. I can sell flour? Wait, what? Oh, I have to pay for my soldiers. I'm also going to buy those tools. I'm kind of... Trade. Yeah, no, I mean, this game isn't doing anything particularly remarkable on its own, at least from the bits and pieces I've played. But it does do enough. It does enough blending of things that it's interesting, if that makes any sense. So I need a hops field. But, you know, I also don't think you necessarily need to do anything original. I mean, like, when it comes to, like, colony builders and these types of management games, like, between Banished, Settlers, Anno, and I guess also stuff like RimWorld, there are very few original ideas. It's just, are you taking ideas that other games have done and implementing them in a good way that makes a compelling combination of things? Wait, what? YouTube chat had a child? Excuse me? Well, I would say the game that this actually has the most in common with in the colony sims kind of genre is probably Lords and Villains, which I feel like nobody played. Like, genuinely? Yeah, nobody heard of it. I mean, Lords and Villains was basically just like, a lot of people wrote it off completely as a RimWorld clone, but it's literally just like economics to the max, but this type of game. So it's all about like managing inputs and outputs and of different products, but it's got building more like RimWorld. This is almost closer to that than what a RimWorld is. I've seen the first 3 episodes. What would villains do? Did you like the part 2? Because part 2 just came out. Because it's part 1 and part 2 are out right now publicly. In YouTube chat. But chat, who so far has seen the first 2 chunks of the no-clip doc? I'm just going to pause the game real quick because we're in an ad break and take the opportunity to use the toilet. I will be right back. Everything is a subset of Stellaris on a galactic scale for sure. I'll be right back. Oy. Seem to have timed that pretty badly with the ad because the ad seems to still be going, but. Sup, Big Bang, how are you? But yeah, I really like the first 2 parts. I gotta be honest with you guys. I showed my, I went and paid for no clip for a month, even though like I got paid to work on that doc. I subscribed to their Patreon for a month so that I could show my parents episode 2 early. And my parents really liked the Dwarf Fortress documentary. My dad's like, I'm actually starting to understand this game you play now. Like, he understands it, like, I think on a conceptual level, but certainly not on any bigger scale than that. So, you're ready for this week, 10? Yeah, I get you. I do get you. Also, thanks for all the follows, by the way. I do see those. I just don't have a notification. And appreciate the likes, YouTube folks. Just clearing my pile of emails while these ads are playing. Almost looks like a Bandcamp Friday. I have so many emails. Okay. Also, let me check something real quick, because I think this was the case last night. There was a gifted thing on my merch store yesterday that wasn't redeemed. Yes. Chat, there's about to be a giveaway, because I have the ability to run or like fully redeem it, although it doesn't seem to be letting me do it. Can I force the redeem? There it is. Yeah, so there is one that wasn't redeemed, so I'm going to click this button and redo the giveaway. You might want to hit !enter in a second here. In the Twitch chat. There we go. It's for one of these. Although you do have to do it in the Twitch chat. It won't work in the YouTube chat, sorry. All right, so we've learned more religion. We got people going to go pray. Well, we've learned more knowledge on the rye fields. Braised rutabaga. Let's do this with body pillow. How are you? You had a hearty meal. Greetings occurred. Could capture you. Sure, that would do terrible things. I think when YouTube chat gets back, if she's still here, we should get YouTube chat to go hang out with her. Economic report. Still losing money, but... Accidentally press Control V. I mean, I think it's a joke. That's how I read that. I'll be honest with you, very few things have the same charm as Dwarf Fortress. This game has its own funny charm, though. Neezer, congrats on winning the mug. You two go spend time together. Wait, can I not? Oh, I can't do this. I just have to specifically set YouTube chat. Twitch chat going bed. Who are you? Oh. We have a kid, chat. His name's Radimer. Huh. He's a cynic, attractive Varn. I think. Is it a he? Yes, it is a he. There's a symbol. Like, where is that? I know there's an icon somewhere. Huh. And he's sleeping on the ground. Well, his mom and dad are body pillow and... Here, hold on. Let me just go to the family tree real quick. Yeah, it's Dynasty. So Twitch Chat and Body Pillow have had Randomer. What do we name Twitch Chat and Body Pillow's kid? Hmm. Crunchyroll. I was gonna say like Moobot, maybe. We could have Nightbot. Pog. Sorry, we're going with this Pog. We got Pog. Got him. It checks out. I mean, come on. That's funny. This guest comes to establish good relations with your king and heir, which is why they're wandering around. They seem to be having fun discussions. And, Ooh, I could tell him to go play dice. Let's say go flesh wolf hunting with YouTube chat. She's got pretty decent combat skills. Over here, you're going to get managed by Twitch chat. We are making flour as well. And currently we're studying braised rutabaga. What else can I do? Kind of wish I could queue these up. It's like, after this, do that.
Hey all crypt wave.
Onyx, thank you very much for the 19th month. Chat, can I get a round of beers for Onyx? YouTube chat is fighting with a wolf. I definitely saw people like randomly die to these wolves the last time I played this. So let's see how... Oh. Uh-oh. You got this. He's fine. I'm sure he is. Infected wound. He's just lurking. Definitely. Can we, you know, drag him back to safety, please? It's just a flesh wound. Definitely, uh-huh. I mean, I've got the magic potion thingies that heal too, so... That's what we get for trying to, you know, fix relations here. As well as whacking down trees. Okay, so he's currently unconscious for another hour. He's conscious again. He's got 3 wounds. His pain level's not that high. Well, he's going for meds. He's gonna go take the drugs. Chug. There you go. Which stops the gangrene. So his bruises will go away in 6 hours, and his broken bones will go away in 40 hours. How about you? Who are you? Basta? Uh-huh. Important persons. Oh. Well, you two ain't friends. Let's send Banhammer to go spend time with this person. Not the most talkative of the crew, but go talk with Banhammer. This guy seems to have had a rough afternoon. Why? Oh, because you're my prisoner. If I free you, you'll become a peasant or a warrior. Former gangster. Carries negative thought while serving in an army. Homeless. Until you build housing for this character will suffer greatly. He's got a broken bone. I guess I need to make a prison. Can I just say it's really funny that prison ward is considered housing? That's really funny to me. There's something about that that's like kind of dark, but I like it. Oh. Those twos is loving again. That was quick. Goddamn horny bastards. Did they make it so did it clear everything before Sage? I don't recall what it did back then. I think I can just get rid of this. Oh! There's some bandits. Where's the barndits? This has 3 bandits. Obviously, I can't send YouTube chat right now, but Banhammer can be sent. Banhammer has no combat skill. I could also just send my militia. Go pay your rent, guys. 3 warriors, 3 weapons. Could also send Twitch chat, but then we'd be Oh, really, Sage? I'm gonna send YouTube chat. It'll be fine. We also have 1 armor now from the soldiers who we already fought with. Our battle score is 10. Doesn't show theirs. We just know that they have 75 values. So send it. Victory chance 70%. Send it. You'll be fine. I mean, that'll be gone in 37 hours. Being one of your bottlenecks, eventually deaths to the king. Yeah, I do recall running out of meds, like, pretty quickly. How's Banhammer doing? Seems like Banhammer's over here just partying. He's infatuated? Oh. It seems that Banhammer is absolutely infatuated with Frenya, our visitor here. Oh. Well. Let's cause some intrigue, shall we? Time for more wives? Maybe for Banhammer. Oh, he's going to sleep currently. It's 100. Not entirely sure what I mean by these actors. Performer with persuasion level 6. Consequences. Yeah, sure, we'll do this. Do that first. I see what this means. So he goes to one of my people and then praises the person he likes. Sucks to suck and be this guy. I think I'll just sell this guy when the next traders come around. I think you're drunk. I don't know what that means. So Twitch chat said something vulgar and then Banhammer put him in his place? I mean, checks out. How's YouTube chat doing? Well, he still got that deep wound, but hey. We're taking the hobbits to your grad and guard, or whatever. But here's hoping, Red Fogel. Here's hoping. It would be kind of funny if Banhammer got married before YouTube did. We are also running out of beer, so we should go to production. I don't seem to have any hops just yet. So we just have to wait for more hops. And increase time. Gonna have another battle soon, too. So what do you think, chat? What's YouTube's chance of surviving his second great battle? Fingers crossed. Our mood is better than theirs, though, so I guess that's good. We number of soldiers on legs. Meaning you could theoretically have soldiers that don't have legs. We have much better combat skill. Here they go. I need another Vile Force of Darkness, chat. You can do it. I have faith. My boys are slightly bloodied and beaten and battered, but, you know. They're committing to the bit. These guys don't have any ranged units. Just melee. Eh. Get him, boys. Stabbity. Stabbity. That's one down. Ow. That looked painful. It's 2 down. And 3 down. We captured 2 and one of them is dead. These people like me more. And I get 2 prisoners and some monies. So yay for a successful Batu. Banhammer, what can you do? It's kind of funny. You. No, don't go Flesh Wolf hunting. That ended very badly last time. Go spend time with Banhammer. Body Pillow is researching Braised Rutabaga. Let's research Herbalist with Twitch chat. The more you want to play this game, it is pretty good. Like, it is a fun combination of things. Like, my experience with this game in the past was cautious thumbs up, and all they need to do is just improve on what they already have, and, like, we're off to the races. It does seem like this, like, hops are harvested pretty infrequently, because it's definitely taking a while. Now learn to make braised rutabaga. Where do we make braised rutabaga? I'm presuming it's to do with cooking somehow, right? Like, I don't have any new production that I can make. Drug den. Also, these are all new. These archer towers. Defense towers and gates, those are all new. Could also do cooking meat. Let's learn to cook meat with Body Pillow. What's Pog up to? Being indoctrinated into religions. Typical. Go spend some time with your mum, I think. YouTube chat is pretty far away still. But they is working their way back. How's that injury doing? 33 hours, that's not too bad. You read that as flavorful axe? That's what happens when you coat the axe in sugar before you whack the guy in the head with it? Yeah, also there is a tutorial in the game, which I recall being pretty okay. It's basically just like, we're going to direct you very heavily, but if you've played a game like this before, the occasional help windows are more than enough, I find. Okay, so I need more farming. Because I am out of rye. So let's make another rye field. Let's see, where's the nearest secondary farming area? Down here. How am I doing on rutabagas? I'm doing good on rutabagas. Think about putting another rye and another hop field down here. Just don't think I'm going to use them right away. Although I do have enough people working. Get somebody else managing those ones. Maybe get Banhammer managing the lower ones. Yeah, this is Hooded Horse. And at least from my perspective, Hooded Horse is great. They're very easy to work with from, like, my end of the industry. We're down to 0 wood all of a sudden. Okay, so you get managed by Twitch chat because it's nice and close. This one's next. Oh, these take a shit ton of wood. Maybe I'll just nuke this one for now. For revealed intentions. Complimented YouTube chat. It's getting flattered by Banhammer. She's also intoxicated. Well, that's a good sign. Really? I guess I wouldn't confuse Hooded Horse and Fireshine because to me they're pretty different. Why are you guys hanging out in the king's house? That's not even your house, man. Oh. So Banhammer is now a puppet. Whatever that means. As a result, the population and economy, consequently, the king will decrease. The people will be delighted and to please their idol and will gain a thought of 15. Oh, I'm definitely getting played. I'm just kind of fascinated by how this all works. Just messing around with very small mechanics, you know? Banhammer does have a higher intelligence score than him. I'm going to get them to play dice for rings. Playing dice. Squad has returned. Let's jump up to the world again and just see, is there anything... There's a burned village over there. Oh boy. Exciting. Just looking for bandits, although I guess it would tell me. And you go spend time with YouTube chat. Because YouTube chat's probably going to need a break after all this. It really looked like this person was hitting this person in the head with an axe for a second there. It's like, I realize... Planning the future goes to get equipment. Waiting for someone. Interesting. What are you two up to? Just hanging out, I guess. It's kind of funny. She's here to, like... She's here to, like, improve relations with the king, yet the king kind of doesn't like her. I'm sorry, what did that just say? Pug gave credit to Body Pillow? There's a lot of things happening. I remember getting real annoyed with the bishop. We're also about to get hit by an ad. I will pause the game when the ads hit. So it looks like Banhammer did win in dice, so she's a little bit annoyed, but they do have a romantic interest now. Does that mean that seduction is now available? Doesn't look like it. Just trying to figure out, like, what makes different mechanics available. It's basically just spend time at this point. Pug body pillow? I'm sure somebody somewhere will sell you a pug body pillow. Is this the beta branch? No, this is just the main branch. Got it 2 recently. I haven't played it yet. How's it in general? I played it back when it first launched, and I remember the balance in it being atrocious, but they've been patching it like crazy, so I presume that's no longer the case. This down here doesn't yet have isn't yet finished. Should probably upgrade you too, but then I'll be out of. Like YouTube chat's in a bad mood, probably due to various reasons. Just try and give him a mood boost. Maybe gift him a coin, or not a coin, yeah. Twitch chat, who just has a massive surplus, is going to educate YouTube chat in warfare, maybe? Let's try that. Geese come from eggs. This is true. I'm very confused about this fucking gooses thing that's happening right now. I've never once called them cobra chickens because I'll have you know, they would need to be venomous. If you want to call them noodle chickens, I will allow that. But if somebody successfully crossbreeds cobras and chickens, I will be terrified. Uh-huh. Well, we've got this religious figure here who doesn't like Twitch chat. They kind of don't like each other at all. Because they disagree on religion. Body pillow and Pog be hanging out. That's good. Get along with your kid. Seems like Farinya's leaving. Which means Banhammer's probably going to be sad for a bit. Poor Banhammer. I mean, he is 21 years old, so you know. Lacks the holy rings are already the date has been planned. What is my favorite book? I don't really read much fiction, which is generally where people get these opinions. I don't know. I mean, I don't generally read fiction, so... I mean, the last book that I read that I would genuinely say is great, probably... What's it called? The Life in First Person. I really enjoyed that book. Can I just say that I love the fact that Pog is just sleeping on the floor? With a steak in his pocket, nonetheless. We're also out of beer, which is going to start hurting the moods. So everybody's being forced to drink vodka or moonshine. Oh, to make flavorful ale, you need a herbalist. Okay. That's interesting. But how's things work with Bo? It's not a steak in your pocket. This is a child. They still have a soother in their mouth state. And also they do say that I should educate them in something. Let's educate you in philosophy, and your mom can do it. Twitch chat has discovered a strong desire within themselves. Uh-oh. That can't be good. What is your strong desire? The king has a desire to go hunting. Don't educate YouTube chat. Go flesh wolf hunting with YouTube chat. Is YouTube chat still injured? Yes. That's fine. I'm also going to jump up to the overworld here. Go here and say, you. I'm going to send Banhammer to go spend time with this lady. So Banhammer's going to go leave map for a bit. Good luck there. Did I not tell you guys to go hunting? Did they already do it? Got a building that needs management down here. We'll give it to Twitch chat. You get to go manage another building. Yeah, this game's called Norland. It is on sale right now, but I played it when it first went into early access, and I'm checking back in on it now, I guess, is maybe a way to put it. Let's research keeping prisoners next. But it's kind of like if somebody took settlers, Crusader Kings, and actually maybe more Prison Architect, honestly, and mashed them all together. It's kind of a nifty little combination of things that ends up being quite fun and interesting, if nothing else. It's all about like making little family trees. So we got Twitch chat and Body Pillow made Pog. Banhammer is currently going off to go hang out with his girlfriend. We've got 1, 2, 3 brothers and the brother's wife. And it's, it's a game about, family dramas, shall we see. I seem to recall the religious leader guy assassinating somebody and then trying to assassinate him. Last time I played this. Basta says goodbye to YouTube chat before leaving. They must have been friends. Are you guys friends? Kind of seems like it. YouTube chat, you have an interest in Basta. Well, that's good. At least you have some friends. Sorry, but Pog praised Body Pillow is such a funny sentence to read. There's something about that that's just extremely silly. Twitch chat's leveling up in intelligence. It's very unrealistic. Body pillow ignored, Pog? No! Don't ignore your child. It's just bad parenting skills, man. Seems like there's another burned village down there. Camp of forest bandits. Ooh. Consequences of the camp will be destroyed. If there are any hostages, they will be freed upon victory. This will help relationship with Basta, who lives there. So let's create a squad with YouTube chat. The 2 normal warriors, and then these 2 dudes. Do you not have armor? I swear that you had armor. Maybe it broke. I don't know. That's odd. Seems like you have armor. Anyway. Exactly. Ergo goodies. I think dwarves are all just ambidextrous in Dwarfort. Send it! I think I may be overworking Twitch chat. He's going to stop studying a little bit when he's done with Herbalist. How many more hours is this going to take? Doesn't it say? Doesn't seem to study it. We also have 79 hops now, meaning we should be producing beer. I guess we just need that to be done. Banhammer's completed his task. I presume is now heading home. There's also some bandits down here. So we're going to go deal with these bandits and then probably head south down to these bandits. Which is, you know, be a good time. You need a raise? What's your excuse? You're already the king. Like, mate. Don't really know what to tell you. Although you are sharing anecdotes with Banhammer, so. And it looks like, so Twitch chat just got so drunk that Body Pillow, his wife, had to take him home. Also, it seems like he laughed at his wife and made fun of her. Twitch chat, you should be a better hubby. Just saying. You should probably rest. Make us a conqueror? Well, we're playing the Varn, which don't really get any benefits to taking stuff over, so I'm just kind of currently thinking that probably commerce is more of the way to do that, or just general relations with people, but, you know, we'll see. Oh, we've got a fight, speaking of. YouTube chat versus 3 bandits. You got some side subs? What? Are you cheating on me with other streamers? Is that what you're saying? I thought they had 3 bandits. Maybe one of them has no legs. You know, when they're on the fight map, they kind of look like, ow. They kind of look like Battle Brothers. Oh no! Dude got hit in the head with an arrow. Fight! Get him, tubers! Oh no, he's got another injury. Although most of them is minor. Seems to have given up and flopped on his face. We captured both of them. So Basta likes us more. And the bishop hates us less. And now we're going to go down here. And send you to fight here. Because there's only one bandit there, so might as well. One of the three others is Jess? Oh, nothing wrong with that. So wait, what you're saying is other people are taking part in the sale and you're getting gifted more subs? Or I don't know what side subs means in this context. I now have a herbalist, so I have a new thing I can build. Let's make it. Collects herbs from a nearby forest. Okay. Is there any nearby herbs, or are they all just real far away? They seem to all be real far away. So, Sage. Do I plop this over close to this, or do I plop it here and then they go there? I just recall the temple being a pain in the royal ass, which is why I haven't gone out of my way to make one yet. Ghost Wizards and Jess? Ghost Wizards, good people. So you might... So I should put the plunk one up here then, okay. Well, that's not too far. I feel like I should probably move this, actually. Yeah, no, it's fine, actually. They are maintaining you. All right, well, let's do that. You're doing the good long walk. There's also some bandits up there, who I think we'll send after they get back from this faraway walk. Twitch chat has gained more management skill. Twitch chat can do that. So let's go up to here and say warehouse. Warehouse, their house. We're running out of flour too. Tisk. But it looks like we're about to get a shit ton of rye, so that's good. We also have hops still. They're not making alcohol. Did I screw up something in the production of alcohol? I guess it's because we technically have no rye. But I feel like they haven't produced any, unless they're just consuming it so quick that I haven't noticed. Which is certainly possible. Let's just stop selling beer for a little bit until I have a bit of a surplus. It's a video game, Zavi. You get tools and then to the worksite? Right. Yeah, that's also something I remember being a bottleneck to manage was tools. Oh, looks like we are gathering herbs. About Twitch chat accomplishing something? You don't know. You know, monkeys and a keyboard and all that. Okay, so we have hops in the storage. Already down here. We got rutabagas, so now we're literally just waiting on this stuff to get transported, which I think is happening right now. Yeah, it is. So that'll then get moved down to here, and hopefully then we can start producing. Man, they just buy all of the flour every day. Just instantly out of flour. I think I'm actually just gonna upgrade you and do that first. Because I'm starting to feel like we need an upgraded brewery. We also have a trader, so let's see if we can buy some booze. Banhammer, get down here, please. Free Lord is waiting to be hired. Uh-huh. Ooh, they have bows. I can't do that. I can buy shields, though. I got a decent amount of money because I've been making money, too. Let's buy 3 shields. Holy fucking tax on warriors. Let's buy some tools. Let's buy some beer. Maybe not. Too expensive. Let's buy 5 beer. What can I sell? Can sell some wood. Can sell some rye. Can sell some rutabagas. I'll just sell those because I need a discount here. Finally made factions for your tabletop RPG setting? Well, there you go. Glad that you're being productive. Body Pillow is pregnant with Twitch Chat's second child. Speaking of being productive. Oh, also, actually, trade again. $75. I feel like those should be worth more. Fine. Get that creativity juices flowing. Yeah. Looks like we're about to do another fight. Pretty good odds on this one. Fighting another army. We'll see how this one goes. Hit him with the thwack stick. That fell over quick. How's your injuries doing? Oh, there you go. He's about to clear those deep wounds that he acquired a while ago. It's one guy. This guy didn't even make it to the fight. The enemy squad commander has been killed. He's surrendered and they killed him. So captured one and killed one. Nobody died. We got a little bit more relations and another prisoner. We get to send them home now. What are you? Who are you? Oh, you're a lord for hire. Nah. Seems like Body Pillow's getting sick again and wants a reward. Just gonna let you guys follow her around for a sec. I'll be right back. I gotta go check something. All right, there we go. Agent number 1, thanks for the raid. Check. Can I get a round of beers for the raiders? Can I not? How do I give her a reward? Because she wants a reward. Desire for reward. Sign the king to reward this lord to fulfill this desire. This character will receive a reward from the... Oh, okay. There we go. I see. Gonna go give a reward to your wife. Cheers. So far, it's a lot of what I've seen is the stuff that was in the game previously. Definitely a lot of small tweaks have been made. The world map is completely different. So there's that. So far, I guess I would say it just kind of seems like it's very similar, but like obviously more developed, I guess. You get a free +10. Goddess will punish you. I really need to make a temple. Or research temples, I guess. And I have a prison ward now, which we can build. We'll kerplunk that right there. And I guess the next thing I'll research is temple. Unless, like, I already have those. Is temple something I need to research? It is. Not only is it making out, but also Twitch chat has had a child with Body Pillow, and currently Body Pillow is pregnant with Twitch chat's second child. So, but like little things like this, like when you go to build, I don't recall there being hills at all. It seems like there's definitely been like a lot of balance changes as well. Like the game seems to be quite different in some ways. But I think I need to play a little bit more to start seeing bigger stuff. Like the world map is completely different, right? That's like the thing I've noticed first is like, oh wow, this is very different. Very different. So, it's one of the most noticeable things, I guess. Your mind instantly goes to Pogs. I mean, that's, it's an emote, man. Hey, we managed, no, we didn't make beer. I feel like we have 3 healthy unemployed people. Let's get you. Managing this. Please. Banhammer, you just manage this sucker. Because you've got way less to do in your life. They seem to move up and down. Like, it changes their movement speed, but I also don't notice it on the combat maps. So I'm not totally positive. Got a torturous desire to see your loved one. Well, quit contemplating. So we need this. Okay, they are working on it now. There we go. Game is, we're in an ad break, so I'll pause. So I'm not sure if they're a visual effect, but it certainly affects movement speed. So YouTube chat is still single classic. Yeah. It's just, you know, it's creating a fun little dynamic. That's all. What's the value? I think negative traits don't have a value. I mean, they're also not cynical. They are reckless, but balding. So they seem to just have like people just have a -20 interest in them because balding. Whereas Twitch chat, what's your traits? Twitch chat is cynical, which is social thoughts are weaker, as well as thoughts about death of loved ones. So I guess they're worse at being social, but deal with death better? This guy's got a funny little mustache. It makes him look like he's got big lips. We are very much running out of alcohol, but at the very least we did make some beer, which is good. So we just need this sucker done. We are short some wood, though. I think I should move this lumber mill up to here. We just need that brought here. So let's get this stuff shipped. And now that it's getting shipped, I'm going to... Can I not move you? Oh, I need 5 wood to relocate building. Got it. Well, I will relocate the building to, like, up to here, I think, where there's more trees. I don't know about that necessarily, Eurist. Careful, we got plenty of peasants around. He may start going after the peasants. So now there's 2 workers here, which means they are now making beer at a faster rate. Which is good. So we are up to 37 peoples. We need 60 to have hit our goal. YouTube chat's coming back, who's got scars, which actually... So he's bald, which makes people lose interest in him, but now he's scarred, which gives people interest in him. So he's compensating for his baldness with badass scars. That's kind of awesome. When one... Oh, hold on a second. When one character's relationship with another falls below 25, they start to feel hatred. This may end in murder... This may end in murder, leaving you with 1 corpse and 1 criminal hated by the entire family. Okay, who hates who? Oh, okay, so we kind of hate the bishop. Who? So the bishop really hates body pillow. Attempt to assassinate this character by attacking them when they are asleep at night. In case of success, relationship between your kings will greatly decrease. Loyalty of the actor must be high for them to take the task. Hmm. The magnificently polished scalp butt for YouTube chat. We'll see where this goes. I'll just let it sit for a second. Where's that other bandit hall? Unless they already killed it. Looks like, whoa, okay, so somebody's really building a big home here. So it cost me $200. Politely demand tribute. I don't think there's such a thing as that. Let's send Banhammer here to go speak with Friend, because you've got a torturous desire, which is pretty brutal. The king really wants to go hunting. So let's go flesh wolf hunting with YouTube chat. Are we killing Body Pillow and replacing her with a sock? That is grim. Why would we kill Body Pillow? No, it's the bishop who hates Body Pillow. So basically, like, our given religious leader who hates Body Pillow, and I would be assassinating the bishop, not Body Pillow. You probably. I did that once before and it ended terribly, but it was entertaining, so probably. But we're going to send these two hunting first. Well, I don't have a temple, so thus the, what's it called? Did Twitch chat just immediately dropped his spear and is now punching it? I kind of respect it. They've both been disarmed and are now both punching it? Well, they killed it. I've now fulfilled my king's desire, which has given him an inspiration, which is good. And YouTube chat is very injured, as always. Typical. Let's see. Is there anything I can go do over here in the overworld? Who are you, and what are you doing, and where are you going? Oh, it's Banhammer coming home. Got it. What's your strength? I've got Okay, so that's the number of soldiers they have in their army, right? It's 13. And then combat skill of 4, I guess? Yo. I just gotta say that, like, that's a really good odds of stealing a bunch of money. Is their leader, like, really stupid or something? I know this is an odd question, but, like, you have an intelligence of 10. Why is that? I'm gonna start, like, poking the bear here. Because, like, what could possibly go wrong, right? I'm gonna send somebody to go steal their stuff. We're gonna do that. City sells herbs. Oh, interesting. Trading costs paper. What do you sell and buy? City buys beer. City sells wood. I offer to buy 12 beer on a daily basis, which amounts to 11 per turn. To 11 gold per item. Let's do that. Let's try this. So I'm trying to steal money from them, and I'm going to go trade with these people. We'll see what we can do. Does anybody else have a desire that I need to fulfill? Well, you're fulfilling your desire. You're hungry, injured. Got a gold artifact pick. Oh, that's awesome. I'm expecting one migrant today. I was gonna say, how many homeless do I have? 0. Okay, well, that's good. I love that, like, she's drunk, but also pregnant, you know? Sign of the times, I guess. Thankfully, artifacts don't break in Dwarf Fort. I mean, it's a very, very typical weapon, right, Defiler? Okay, well, let's wait for everybody to sleep a peepa. Ah! Aha! Hired cutthroats got into a fight with the guards and were killed. Oh. That was a 70% chance to succeed, though. Well, shit. I didn't mean it, okay? I'm gonna bribe their heir. Ooh. What does that do, though? It cost me 33 holy rings. But we'll initiate a rebellion, but only 20% of the warriors will join the rebels, and you need to support them with your own troops. Huh. I don't have a high enough, could send them the threat of plunder, but I feel like I feel like I should build some military things. Let's do that. Army? Oh. I need wood and metal first. Okay, well. Fine, I won't. Instead, I will just learn how to mine. Twitch check and learn that. Result. Success. To my respected neighbor, I'm writing to express my delight of the inception of such a lucrative trade agreement. Not everyone can sheathe their sword and engage in negotiations. You know, smack one neighbor and trade with the other. As part of the trade agreement, Basta will offer to buy 12 beer for 145 on a daily basis. It's for her personal supply, right? For 145 gold. What does clicking that do? Oh, I see. Trade on. Oh, hey, trade automatically is now ticked. I remember that not being ticked. Banhammer is now on his way home. Aww. These guys are Varns. These guys like me, but they're vassals. And they seem to be like burning their villages, I presume, because both their villages are burned. But I'm wondering if I can interact with just this town. Twitch cuts out. Stop blowing your Wi-Fi. Close the window. Would be my statement. My mom is texting me. Okay, so I can assassinate a specific lord. Or I can try to. Very low chances of success. Although YouTube chat has a 44% chance of success. How old is the ruler, though? He's 32. What about you? How about kidnapping a lord? Very low percents. Chance of success is pretty bad as well for this. Can't win if you don't play. Yeah. Wondering if it's the same chances to success for everybody. Am I enjoying the game? Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed it when I played it last, which was back when it first released. I could also, like, pillage their towns. It's a bunch of wood. It's a bunch of rutabagas. I'm currently trying to decide what I should be doing with this neighbor, because, like, I can either be trying to mend relations. I did try to steal their stuff. Or I can just be aggressive. Since you are not deadly enemies, the king of this settlement will be perceived as treacherous with neighbors and the matriarch. Okay, so we're not actually enemies yet. I'm gonna... Oh, okay. I could demand tribute. What are the odds of success of this? It doesn't say. Can we please be friends, but you have to pay us the amount we were trying to steal from you. You know what? To hell with it. Banny Ham, go demand tribute from them. We'll see how this goes. We will see how this goes. Also going to move this up here. So Banham, whenever he gets back from seeing his lover. Oh no. Seems like Siva, these people, are getting plundered by these guys. Where are you from? They're from up here. So these guys are like running into issues too. And are at war with their neighbors. Who are what? I don't know. This guy. Who is whomst? Okay, his army actually seems kind of shite. I could also just go pillage his village. What does that skull mean? Can't be good. Let's see what kind of things we can do with you. Let's send... Ooh, I don't really want to send out Twitch chat. Let's leave you here for a little bit, because you're just conducting inspections, and I kind of need that to happen. Skulls means you're the baddie? I'm neutral with them, though. Good news is we're making lots of beer now. We're up to 20 incoming beer. I am going to sell beer, but I'm going to increase the price of it. So let's go back to selling beer. But like I said, I'm increasing the price of it. We're also cranking this up pretty quick. Do until 75 beer. And they seem to be purchasing food and beer. Okay, so we politely demanded tribute. They agreed. I have received tribute, chat. He is offended, but sends me 500 bucks. More successful than the robbing. The robbing was a less successful outcome than just saying, give me the fucking money, roll over, and submit to me. But my relationship is Are we enemies yet? Can I... I think it means they hate me. Because it says that we're enemies now. So, because we are enemies, I'll still be perceived as treacherous. Although I could demand vassalage. Although they do seem to... Well, actually, not currently. Is there a thing that shows my army score somewhere? It's not great. Let's just go build. Go army. And grumble, because I can't currently make a barracks. Uh-oh. Bunch of complaints. We need a barracks. There is rivalry among lords. We have a very weak army. Oh. Why didn't you tell me? All right, well. I shall spend some of that money on some duders. The nation of Sophia has become our enemy. So, hoorah. Body Pillow also can't move because is about to has baby. In 23 hours. How's the, How much would it cost to bribe the heir? I don't... It's kind of a bother that, like... I have to... Oh, really? Oh, I see. It's just not available for X amount of time. I could send them the threat of plunder. That's only a city-state in Civ fee. Yeah, I mean, they seemed to have a bunch of vassals for a bit there. That or it's just alliances, I'm not sure. But they certainly don't like me much. Trader, let's trade with you. Banny McHamham, please do some trading, please, now that you're back. This game is kind of like Crusader Kings Light. I'm basically out of weapons. Great. Let's buy thems. Und these. And those will cost me 500 bucks. I do have shit tons of rye, so I could sell a bunch of rye. If you oversell things, the prices do drop too, which I think is interesting. Hmm. Be nice in Dwarfort. That does happen in Dwarfort. It's just not very clear. And you have to sell a shit ton of a thing to make the price drop. Hello, Barbados in YouTube chat. They really need to work on the font work for this. We're in an ad break. I will wait. Just gonna peek around again. Oh, what's going on over here? They've got a bride to be married off. Interesting. Who's the bride, though? It's Rena. Who's an 18-year-old who's reckless with difficult childbirth, is the heir. I feel like these guys down here. I love how I can offer vassalage or demand vassalage, depending on if they like you. Probably demand tribute again. What's the chance of success? It doesn't say. I feel like I should start raiding their villages. I mean, I can get some free wheat going there. See how YouTube's doing. He's just got scars. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So it seems like YouTube had sex with somebody he's not supposed to. I don't know who because I wasn't paying attention. Well, awkward. Probably some random peasant. I think I'm going to go raid the neighbors' villagers with YouTube chat once the soldiers arrive. These guys, which are currently 15 hours away. So when these warriors arrive, we're going to go raid those villages neighboring us. Because I'll say we are doing okay on money right now. And also, do I have flavorful ale research yet? I don't think I do. No, it's just flour. Which currently we have 0. Can I upgrade you? Total production increases by 10%. Yeah, let's do that. Get flour quicker. Huh? Instructions are outdated. Outdated. Where is you at? Go give an inspection to my brewery. Go point your finger in the air and shake your fist a bunch. Somebody say raid. Well, we will have to do that too. But we're gonna go raid. We're gonna go plunder some villages. YouTube chat has a desire for a reward. Well, we'll have to give YouTube chat a reward. So the king's going to go reward him. Now that he's been given his reward, we're going to continue waiting the additional 6 hours. I think you're going to go, what, yell at these people and make them do thing fast? Faster-ish. Oh, I'm dumb. I shouldn't have upgraded that. I needed the metal to be able to make a barracks. Shit. Well, we are researching the mine. So once the mine is done, we can... I think that lets us manage getting metal. Ay. Is it hard to read the font? I do find a lot of the floating air stuff, like the fonts that are floating like this, to be hard to read, and I remember that being an issue last time I played, but I do the same way. I play this the same way I play anything. I just kind of have to tolerate it. I'm gonna just make beer expensive. Because beer is most of my income. So I could tell YouTube to go kill the bishop. Or I could just build that temple as soon as it's ready and not kill the bishop. Because it tends to be the case that people make games for themselves based on their own abilities. And if the people making the game see the text just fine, then they don't realize it's an issue. It's usually the cause of that. Also, thanks for the 72 likes, YouTube chat. Appreciate you guys. Banhammer is gambling with my random visitors and are losing stuff. Why not both? Alrighty, YouTube chat. You have a very important goal. You're gonna go and try and kill random McDude face. Heh. Unless, is this, oh, hold on. Is this me telling the bishop to kill YouTube chat? Or is this me telling YouTube chat to kill the bishop? I don't understand. It does read like I'm telling them... Which one is it? I don't actually know right now. It kind of looks like it's like I'm doing this backwards then. Because I don't want to kill YouTube chat. I kind of need you. You're one of my better soldiers. I don't know. That's not clear at all. I kind of want these things to be clear. Wait, what is happening here? They don't seem to be getting along much. All right, have my soldiers arrived? My soldiers have arrived. Okay, let's go to here, and we're going to go raid this village. Send YouTube, plus soldiers, plus duders, which is 7 weapons that they need total. We're gonna go raid both those villages. Send it! That's what it looks like, but it's also like kind of hard to confirm that. Body Pillow has a strong desire for victory. Wait, what? She desires to win in a real battle. Hold on. Can I throw you into the army? Or is it too late? I think it's too late. Well, that's interesting. Also, this guy really doesn't like her because she insulted him. So I'm going to Where are you from? You're from Siva? Where's that place? From down here? I'm just going to capture her. I don't have anybody good enough to Okay, screw it. We'll just exile you then. Yeah, just boot her out. Just send her home. Well, and this will let me test this. Faction Siva has become our enemy. Well, now we got 2 enemies. Also got mild fatigue, you're agnostic, got a bunch of tasks to complete. You should just go to sleep, dude. Just go to sleep. I've also learned temples, so that'll also very much help increase moods if I can, when I can make it. Because first I need that mine. Oh no! Twitch chat has gained depression currently. They will have a nervous breakdown in not a long period of time. Go... Uh-oh. It seems like Twitch chat and his wife are having problems. Bribing a peasant for sex is considered a sin. Sorry, there's just something about reading that text in plain text that's funny. He's just in a bad mood. Didn't we have that already? Well, your digital representation in this silly video game, not so much. Following sins will be absolved. Okay, we're gonna go confess, actually. Because if he goes and confesses, that will get rid of insulted, because apparently insulted is a sin. And that's what's wrecking his moods right now. Where's this battle? There it is. That is one weird fortress. It's more of a town. All right, chat. Now I truly need a Vile Force of Darkness because we are raiding some peasants. We do have a better army than them, but not by much. So I need a big Vile Force of Darkness. Yeah, they do move faster when they're going down hills. So there's got to be like some sort of addition in that. This was also a lot more music than before. He's evolving into you, yeah. Soften up the badses. And before they friendly fire and kill YouTube. Oh no, YouTube bleeding. And has a slight cut. I think we winning the fight though. So far, so good. Buddy here broke his weapon, is now just punching. I respect the dedication. Come on. Okay, that's several of them have fallen. They're down to one. This guy had surrendered and you shot him with a bow! To my enemy! How low must one stoop to plunder villagers? The peasants are unarmed and cannot... They had knives and cannot go to war. Come face me and my warriors. And we'll see how much of a warrior you truly are. Mortal enemy. Excellent. Oh yeah, they've got a bride to be married off. So now I can demand vassalage without pissing off the... Okay, so what does their heir think of me? Because I got money. So we could bribe the heir to give me an advantage in theory, but that requires a lot of fucking rings, which I'm not going to do. They have 13 soldiers and a strength of 4. Whereas... this army right here has 7 soldiers, but a strength of 10. So we have a much stronger army. I think we'll just... Ooh. Can I... Let's go bribe these bandits. I think we have another opportunity. Okay, so you should be absolved of some of your sins. Twitch chat should be absolved of some of his sins now. Cleansed of sin. Well, okay, Jesus fucking Christ, your mood is terrible. 1 day, 3 hours. Okay. Ay. But also, body pills over here wants victory, wants to go to war. So maybe we send her along with YouTube chat to go to war. My messengers return to province. I need paper to send a messenger. I think I'm going to do this. Get some additional cannon fodder. So what do you think of this game, chat? As a game to watch? Am I doing a decent job keeping you guys up to date on what's going on in game? What do you think so far? Hey, Dan. All right, Banhammer, you're going to go bribe those bandits. Because we got the money. Aw. It's probably what you need, old man. Also, seems like sleeping with your wife has increased your general mood a bunch. I'm pretty sure the only reason the king is still sane, actually, is because of how many rings he has. Ambitions achieved. Your king has achieved his goals and is now enjoying universal recognition. Soon new ambitions will occupy his mind. So we have enough peasants in the city to satisfy the king's ambitions. Well, that's cool. I mean, how do you play this game, Droven? Now you got me curious. I'm just playing it the way I would play a game like this. Body pillow cheered up Pog. Well, that's good. Camp Forest Bandits. So my neighbors like me slightly less now. I think I will send Ban to go improve relations with my neighbors over there. Knowledge of mining. Chat, we've learned to mine. Sorry, finding neat mob jump scare, but... I think I will hold off on research for a wee bit. Can I make that mine? Yes, no, I can't. Oh wait, no, I can. It doesn't seem to cost. I thought it costed metal for a second there. You tend to play much more peacefully, build tall. The last time you played all the way through, you had almost all the research done. That's what I did the last time I played it. I was way less warmongery, but I'm just kind of trying to like stick my fist directly into this game and maybe play a shorter run to like see kind of how far it's come. I think that's how I would more normally play, is more trade heavy, the way you're describing, Droven. When I played this back when it first came out, that's very much what I did. But because like I haven't touched this game in so long, I'm just trying to be like, all right, so what were the things that I didn't really do last time? Let's just see where this game is at and how things have been. So Twitch chat desires victory. His wife desires victory. And Banhammer has just returned. I think... we're gonna go... Ooh, burn to the ground or make vassal. They have 13 soldiers with a strength of 4. So I'm going to send YouTube chat's army. But we're also going to bring Twitch chat and Body Pillow. Currently, we don't have anywhere near enough weapons. Now we do. Can also bring these 2 additional soldiers. Though I don't actually... oh, no, I do. That's 13 soldiers with a strength of 7. All right, Banhammer, you're in charge. Let's see how good old Gary can do. We attack our mortal enemy with a hatred of us of 69. It is the battle of this afternoon at the very least. Man, the taxes on this are going to be fucking whack. Well, wish us luck, chat. Farm soil has depleted? Oh, they have to rebuild it. Oh, that's interesting. At least we have plenty of wood lying around. All right, Bammer, you get to manage this one. Your army is marching to conquer the province of Sofia and annex it as a kingdom into your kingdom as a vassal. It seems that someone in the camp is selling 5 holy rings. How do I get this camp to help me? Because I bribed them for an attack. Oh, did they already do it?
Crypt beer.
I guess they already did it. What did they attack then? I presume that meant that they would, like, assist us, but... Oh, I understand. Okay. The battle has begun because these are the bandits that are attacking them. I get it. Okay. Nixie, thank you very much for the 31st month. It's good to see you. Check and get a round of beers for that, please. So now is where we risk it all. Either we horribly die and Banhammer has to raise everybody by himself, or... Also, chat, I have a second child to name. This person. This is Twitch chat and Body Pillow's second child. And he is currently a very little young. And the first one was named Pog. What do we name Twitch chat and Body Pillow's second child? We could name him just Kappa. Golden Kappa's maybe... That seems like a title, you know? Beer emote. Let's name him Kappa. You know what? Let's name him Lull. Although he'll be cursed for balding then. He is cynical, so that checks out. So we got Lull and Pog. Imagine being the kid named Lull. It did say 60% chance of winning. We do have significantly better combat skill than them. I'm not sure how much I believe this bar. Well, wish me all of the luck, chat, because I'm gonna need it, I think. Your army will retreat from this mountains. Wait, okay. I don't think I can just siege them. Yeah, we are just half the people. Fuck it. What's the worst that could happen? No, we're not just half the people. Oh, I see. So they have 2 squads. So they have 1 squad of 8 and 1 squad of 8. Whereas we have 1 squad of 10. And a bunch of my guys are battered, beaten, and kind of sad. Dies. Hey, I mean, I obviously will die if I don't get a big Vile Force of Darkness. We have no chance. I think it depends on how we engage. Okay, these guys have way too many. Why are we standing here? Probably because protect the archers. What? I guess they're fighting now. Whew, Body Pillow went down quick. I think this game lies in its likelihood of you winning. Because, like, it said 60% chance to win when we left. And it's clearly not 60% chance to win. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to go load. I'm going to go load a autosave. Folded like a trophy. No kidding. It's hard to say, Lazarus, because when I played it when it released a year ago, we died like immediately. The game was just ridiculous, in its difficulty. Whereas like now it's been rebalanced a whole bunch. Okay, so we're still mortal enemies, but. Yeah, because it's like their skill is 4. Let's just go attack Stormwatch instead. But I will still send these two because they want to win victory. They want to win a battle. Send. It's possible your impressions of their moods and thus their morale made you think that they'd break easy? Well, maybe. I don't know. I mean, if it's said that our odds of losing were that high, maybe. Or maybe there's like big differences between rating and whatnot. Whatever. I'll tell you this has more in common with Settlers than RimWorld, because the thing that like makes RimWorld-ish is how you build stuff, but it's prefab buildings, right? The only similarity it really has with RimWorld is that the characters kind of look like RimWorld dudes. But it's all prefab buildings, right? So it's not that RimWorld-y in its like construction or mechanics in almost any way. It's very different to that. All right, also we named you, didn't we? Well, again, like Prison Architects isn't prefab buildings, right? But this is much more about like as an example, the way this works is you have direct control over your royal family. You do not have direct control over any of the slaves or like workers, right? So the workers just kind of operate on their own. Whereas you do have direct control over your noble family, and that's it. So it's like, this is, I think Twitch chat called it Baby's First Crusader Kings. It manages to capture the vibe of Crusader Kings without being Crusader Kings, which honestly for me is kind of great. Because I don't want to play Crusader Kings, if that makes sense. Yeah, in the aesthetics, the people do look RimWorld-ish, yes. How's it going? It's going pretty good. I hope you're having a solid Friday. We don't have too much time left for stream, though. I do have somewhere I need to be in 45 minutes, so I think we'll probably play out this fight and see how it goes, and then have to pick this up another day, but... Alright, you come in here and attack Stormwatch. Yeah, see, this is more like kind of what I was expecting, although not that overwhelming. But I'm literally doing this battle because this guy and her both have an unfulfilled dream, which is to win in battle. So let's just go murder some peasants and then feel bad about it. Charge! Sorry. But like, you know, it's definitely like it's royal family politics kind of deal. They really don't like me. Wait, what is your dream then? Oh, you just want to go on a journey. Well, we're fulfilling that. What about you? Her dream is now fulfilled. Now I've got 2 songs playing at once. Early access games, kids. Do have to trade. I don't know why it's playing 2 songs at once. Help. To pay a lot of taxes, but that's fine. What do you have that's new? Rutabaga field efficiency, pig farm, military logistics. Ooh. And ooh. Got some copies of books. Sell like 100 of these, a few hundred of these. Sell some of these. Sell 10 of those. Sell some wood. Sell some more hops, and then they give me money. Thanks for the money. Need to buy that paper, actually. Let's buy the meat and sell it to the peasants. All right. Torturous desire for holy rings. Oh, no. Chat room. This game's kind of got its hooks in me. I want to see more of what they've done. And I want to continue this. So what I think we're going to do is I'm going to call it here because I do have somewhere I need to be. I've got an appointment I got to get to. I realize today's a very short stream, although I would say for a lot of channels here on Twitch, it's maybe a normal length stream. I mean, we've been live for what, 4 hours and 40 minutes and 4 hours on the dot on YouTube. But, you know, it is a Friday, and I do have stuff I got to do. We're going to try and keep the Fridays in the schedule, although they may end up just being shorter. I've also, like, floated the idea of going back up to 5 days a week and just cutting the lengths of stream by, like,